an employee at any company, any job, you know who the best HR you're ever going to have is? The former hood rat. Now, I've had formal, prim and proper HR. My dad is one of those guys. He's been in HR my entire life. But I'm telling you, the former hood rat HR, those are the people that are going to have your back. Those are the people that are going to fight for you. Not to say that like my dad wouldn't. He's like one of those HR guys that actually has like a heart of gold. He's not like the stereotypical like HR, oh my God, we hate him kind of guy. But like this isn't about dad. Years ago at my job, there was a girl that caused issues. I'm not going to get into all the problems that she caused, but like she would get in everyone's business. She would try to get involved with everyone's boyfriends. She's a whole separate video. But she left my company and she wanted to come back. Now, before she had left the first time, I guess, someone had made a fake Facebook account and they were like sending her things like, oh, everyone hates you, you're horrible, this, that, you should, stuff like that. And no one knew who it was. Like, no one ever figured out who it was to this day. And we know she wasn't lying. Like, a bunch of us saw those messages. And this girl assumed it was me because I've confronted her before in person. I've confronted her over Facebook Messenger. And I told her exactly what was up. Why would I go up? She just assumed it was me because I was the most verbal about disliking her. So I walked my ass down to HR and was like, hey, just so you know, she's running around saying that I'm making a fake Facebook account saying all these things. Number one, ask any member of management here. I am too lazy to do half the shit that I should be doing. I'm not too lazy to do anything. I prefer to do things more of an efficient way that gets the job done just as well as opposed to like the official way the company does it, whatever. So I'm not creating no fake Facebook accounts. Second of all, I would never tell anyone to And third, this is the part where it got her. I can show you text messages I have sent her where I've tried to bury the hatchet, try to push things past. But I can also show you Facebook messages that I have sent her specifically where I have told her exactly what I thought about her. I have nothing to hide. And I pulled open my phone, pulled open Facebook Messenger, and I showed it to the HR lady. And I go, here you go. If I'm willing to show you all the things that I will happily say to her, why would I create a fake Facebook account? I have nothing to hide. And this HR lady at my job literally looks at me and goes, yeah, Morgan, you're not a punk like that. If I'm willing to show HR the fact that I will chew your ass out and I'll give you exactly what I said, here, have my phone, go look at everything, have a blast, open up my pictures for all I care. I very obviously didn't do it. So now let's circle back to when this girl wanted to come back to the company. There's a few other locations she could have chosen to work at, but she chooses to come back to mine. Well, one night a bunch of us are all out at a bar and I'm talking to a bunch of people from work that are there and all of a sudden she joins in right at the end of me saying hi to everyone and I see her. I don't like her. I'm not going to pretend I like her. I'm not going to say something to her, but she's standing right in front of the bar. I want another drink. So hi, hello, hey, move. And I walk past her and I go to get a drink. Well, she doesn't like that. And word travels to me by the end of the night and then into the next morning that she's going to go talk to HR because I am making things hostile for her to come into work. And, she wants to work here, but I'm just going to make things a hostile work environment because if that's how I'm acting, when she hasn't even started working with me yet, that's her first response to her, being back and being around people. I just feel so uncomfortable. Now, here's the funny part. So I'm at work the next morning. I have a kid's birthday party. I'm working. I clock in, do the birthday party, minimal cleanup. And right as I go to clock out, my phone starts ringing. And it is a phone number from Florida. There's two things you need to know. Number one, her boyfriend lives in Florida. We all know it. They're now married from what I've heard. Actually, I know they're married. I don't know if they're still together. But he lives off in Florida. All right, so I find that interesting. But number two, if it is a phone number that is calling me that I do not recognize, that I do not know, I'm going to let it ring. If it's important, you're going to leave a message. Well, thank God I didn't pick up that phone call because I got a voicemail from someone who did not identify himself as her boyfriend, but we knew who it was. And this voicemail said very specifically, this is your first and final warning. If you do not stop talking about girl's name, we're taking immediate legal action against you for slander and, for talking about her. You can't keep doing this. So this is your final warning. I never got a first warning. But yeah, we're pretty sure that it's the boyfriend. So I'm still at work when I get this and I go, So I walk into Hood Rat HR's office and I was like, hey, just so you know, I understand that she's coming back. But if she's coming back, you have to understand that she's now getting outside, third party. She's getting outside people from the situation to call me and to make threats against me for legal action for slander because I, don't like her. And I didn't say hi to her at a bar last night and said I just told her to move out of my way because I wanted to get a drink. And I played the voicemail for Hood Rat HR, right? And she is appalled. And she just looks at me and her exact words were, what the fuck? And I'm sitting here, I'm like, she comes back, this is gonna be a hostile work environment. She's getting outside people coming in. I don't wanna deal with this shit because you and I both know that I will deal with this. And she looks at me, she goes, oh, I know you will. Usually that'd be like a bad thing to say in front of HR. She didn't care, she got it. She's understood. I'm not getting in trouble for that. So I have to email that voicemail to her. I have to email that voicemail to corporate HR. I even make the comment where I said, I have said nothing about her to be that's untrue. I've either repeated things that have actually happened, or I have said in my opinion, or I don't like her. That is not slander. Slander is lying in order to ruin someone's reputation. And she goes, oh, don't worry, I know. So this girl comes in not even 10, 15 minutes later, wanting to talk to Hood Rat HR about Morgan's being so mean to me at the bar. And Hood Rat HR turns, goes, actually, you need to sit down and listen to this. You need to explain yourself on this. I found a reason to stick around for an extra 15, 20 minutes. I heard what happened in that room. The walls are real thin. And I heard the whole conversation. And she starts crying. And, oh my God, my boyfriend's just trying to stick up for me. He's trying to be a good man. She runs out of the office in tears. And this girl ended up having to work at a different location. Hood Rat HR will let you say a lot of things that you usually wouldn't say, but she will let you say it because she knows it will help you prove your point, and she's not going to judge you for it. You're not going to get in trouble. She may give you the side eye a few times. But Hood Rat HR 100% is always going to be the HR that you want at any job of yours. Just don't piss them off. I've seen what happens when you do.